What's your name, bro?
Transfer school every year, basically. Gerald Durden.
What high school are you coming from?
I came from Vincent. Milwaukee, Vincent.
And could you repeat that? What do you say? I'll be graduating class. How many you say go to MATC?
105 out of 155. And it's only 5 of us here. No, 6. 6 people at UWM right now from our graduating class. And I'm the only black male from my graduating class that's here.
Wow.
From my year.
And how was he advising your guidance counselor? I mean, how was it? I mean what you said, but like,
oh, you mean when I first came there?
No, but back in high school. I mean, how were you all encouraged? I mean,
that was kind of complicated because she said I came in screwed because they lost the whole semester of my grades. When I transferred, because I came in from Washington State, traveling so much. But my advisor just basically said, "You're screwed. You're probably not gonna make it to college." And that was a nice way of saying what she said. Like, your best bet is going to MA. She told me my senior year, she looked at me and said, your best bet is going to MATC. Like, I don't think you can make it to actually a university school.
So what do you guys feel like the future of Milwaukee Public Schools is, though, right now in the city and the general hope?
Well, you are the future, son. Apparently,
I think they're trying to improve.
I've talked to my teachers. They're trying to improve.
They're trying to save the budget. It's like a budget crisis.
They're splitting up the schools so they can get more money for it.
Right, like they closed down Juno.
Oh yeah, he did close. And don't forget they closed down Malcolm X or technically.
I mean, but they're trying programs here that we've tried here. Like last year, I was in a program where they connected like 3 classes. What was the name?
As the pilot program. Sociology, and then we had reading class.
Psych.
And ed psych all together.
And it was another class that learning skills.
Learning skills.
And the stories you have to read for like one class, you'd have to read for the other classes. So it's like you're doing work. You'd have to do one. If you're not doing one assignment for one class, you're failing all 3.
Yep.
And they're trying that in the high school at Washington at the expeditionary learning school now.
And that's like to save money. They've just been merging curriculums, but whole schools as well.
They'll get rid of one whole school itself and put like 3 small schools in it.
North.
Like they'll divide the school up.
You came from North, so yeah.
Yeah, I was there when they did that.
Vincent, I don't think they can ever do that. Vincent is so just not. I don't think it's possible to split Vincent up into a small.
But you gotta look how many people you got graduating from Vincent out of you. At Washington, they're not even focused on making people go to college. They're focused on getting kids to graduate.
Yeah, that's what Vincent is too.
No,
but
that's the thing about North. North was focusing on getting everybody into at least MATC.
Yeah, and I meant
that
Vincent did do that because I seen this good number of people. But it tripped me out that people who I thought would be here are at MA, and they had better GPAs than I did. I was looking up like, dang.
Me too.
But do you think that has to do with the financial here, with how much it costs to go here compared to how much it costs to go to MATC?
That's true. I mean, if I didn't know do pre-college, I probably wouldn't know about the financial things. I probably would have went to MATC.
Right.
I think it also has a lot to do with the advising and also how much people actually care at the schools. I'll be honest with you, we had really shitty advising at the high school I went to. When I went to Marquette High, that's supposed to be,
one of the more
the schools that's like a top school in the city. Never mind, one of the better schools in the state. So it's like, I mean, just to be serious here, advising, is a big component to it too, because without kind of having telling the students the truth from the get-go, I mean, you're kind of hanging them out to dry.
It's sort of different at your school, though. I mean, the majority of your kids, the kids at Marquette High, were expecting to go to college. At Washington, North, kids don't care. They barely even go to school.
Don't forget mine. They wasn't caring either. They just basically all of us got there.
As a prime example, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care about going to college, but you had that one advisor that I guess they got rid of a whole lot of other ones, but they had that one advisor that went out on his own and was just forcing kids to go to class. He signed them up basically for ACTs, had given them fee waivers because the ACT cost like $25 to take.
36 or something. I mean, but anyway, the kids didn't have the money to pay for it there anyway.
No, they really did, and that's funny.
But you're saying one advisor got you to where you are today,
right?
The effort of one advisor, with all that other stuff going on. we were able to pull
with
through.
The schools splitting up and being at 06 was the last graduating class in North Division.
Yeah. Like, see, with me, if it wasn't for me being in pre-college and here after school, I probably wouldn't have made it because everybody told me they're like, many schools you been to, you might as well just stop going.
Right, I was in the Gear Up program, so.
Like, these little programs helping us.
Gear Up in Madison.
They stopped the one I was in. They stopped the funding on HCOP. Be like,
they did that in 05.
Huh?
They did that after 05.
No, they did this year. They did it right now, 06.
No, I'm talking like, at North, they stopped it as soon as we graduated.
Oh, the Gear Up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gear Up, they did stop 05, yeah. They stopped it in my school, too. If I wasn't in my program, I wouldn't have did Gear Up because it wasn't there no more.
Yeah,
all right, let me ask you an opinionated question right here, though. Milwaukee has the highest incarceration rate of African-American youth in the entire country. You think that's related to low numbers of MPS students coming to Milwaukee and people or students just not caring or going anywhere after high school?
That's because they trying to wrap you up in this little box. And then once you try to get out, they gonna just keep putting you back in there.
I don't think
right,
it's
but it's
role
on you to
models
get
for
out.
the students to look up to.
It's not.
I mean, if I were,
you put the best and the brightest students all in one school, and then
they're going to King, they're going to Marquette, and whatever.
Riverside.
Well, I wouldn't say Riverside.
No,
I mean,
Riverside.
They're right next to
Riverside's kind of in the middle because it got one part that's real good, one part that's like everybody else.
But the majority, you got kids at North, Washington, and what is it? What's that other bad school?
Vincent?
Bayview.
Pulaski?
No.
Dude, trust me, my school's worse than the rest of y'all.
People don't even care at those schools. They're half the kids you could talk to. They've been to jail. I was at Washington yesterday, and the police were up there because there was a gun in the school. Somebody brought a gun to school. Now that's not on the news, but as soon as somebody brings a gun towards schools like in middle school or something, it's highly publicized. You can read it in the papers. Half the teachers didn't even know there was a gun brought to school yesterday at Washington.
Yeah,
I mean, it happens all the time.
They do locker checks at our school. Like they'll try like they'll fake it off like as a fire drill.
Yeah.
And then they're going like other people. They'll go in lockers. They found a gun. This teacher told me that they found a gun. And like nobody else didn't know about it.
Why is guns in MPS kept silent while other places? I
think only time you heard about when the gun happened in my school is when dude got hit with the gun. When the gun actually popped up and they couldn't hide the thing because the people ran off. Y'all remember that like maybe 2 years ago, my junior year, when somebody bought a gun to Vincent. I was there in that hallway. I hit it. I wasn't ashamed to admit it.
See, somebody actually let off a gun in North Division. They like got 10 years in jail right now, but that actually happened maybe my senior year. And like, I can't remember when that happened, but like, it was somebody on the second floor. I had just left the floor. They said because he had a trench coat on that day, and it was hanging down, and they just knew something was in there. By the time lunchtime came, he just shot it and tried to run. They had him on camera, and they caught him right before he got out the building.
Damn.
Where is that?
But MPS is spending money on cameras, but I've seen they got books there that's been there that's probably older than us. I've seen books with 1980s.
On the rail.
I've seen books with the staff in there with 1987, but they're spending money on cameras.
You got books that